I have to tell you, this is one of the biggest nights in Hatfield in quite some time. With me is Vice President Bob Rogers and Commissioner Deb Zimmerman. And I have to tell you, we are remarkably and unbelievably excited. Not just because, yes, this is probably one of the largest crowds that have ever attended a ribbon cutting in Hatfield in our small town. And you are all invited to our meetings, by the way. We don't get many people, so, if you ever get interested, you can come on over. But, I've been a commissioner for a while now, and undoubtedly this is clear to me that this is going to be one of the most significant and impactful things that Hatfield Township has ever had the good graces to be a part of. And so while I'm standing here and, the volunteers and Carol are thanking us, the truth is that the thanks goes really all to them. I mean, they've done unbelievable work already, and the excitement of what they're going to bring to our township has just spread through the entire town. I've never had so many people ask me, when is that starting? When can I volunteer? How can I get involved? Other than a complaint about plowing, I don't get contacted about anything anywhere nearly as much as this. So a very brief history, and then the elected officials will sit down. But this really also started because our township manager, Aaron Bebro, who was not able to make it tonight, he's being very humble. I'm pretty sure it was him who spotted, Carol, one of your signs and made an inquiry, made a phone call. And it was just during the mid of 2020, lockdowns, COVID, all the fear and everything and all the anxiety associated with that. And it was very difficult to look forward for anything, in your own life, professionally or otherwise. And suddenly this came upon us. It fell really into our laps, this opportunity. And I still vividly remember sitting in one of our Zoom meetings, because we weren't meeting in person. And we started this conversation. And I remember a number of us commented on, like, wow, this is something that's forward thinking. It brightened your day. Even back then, 2 years ago, and here we are really just short of 3 years ago, all this fantastic work has been done, and it's incredible. And we can't thank Carol and the volunteers for what you've already done and what you're going to do. So the sheer tonnage of the food, by the way, I'm overwhelmed at just hearing, and that's just for just here in Montgomery Township. So I was looking to try and find a quote or something memorable to kind of mark the occasion, and my township manager and I were talking, and he found something that is to quote from Robert Louis Stevenson, and we just thought it was so appropriate. He wrote, "Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant." And today is just one small seed in this wonderful garden. Many, many more seeds that will be planted. I see dozens upon dozens of volunteers, potential volunteers, standing and smiling at us, and we're excited to see that. Thank you all for coming tonight. Thank those of you who have already volunteered. Thank you to those who are going to volunteer. And most of all, Carol, thank you to you and your organization. Welcome to Hatfield Township.
Well, if you look across the way there,